Good morning, friends. Thank you for joining me on this happy Tuesday morning. I am excited to be with you because I have so many things to show you, and because I am realizing I need my own crafty time too. So, although I'm busy, I'm sure you're busy, whether it's getting outside and enjoying summer, or whether it's going on vacation, or whether it's like me, your day job that sometimes seems to take over your life, all of those things. I told my husband, I'm having a crafting crisis because I'm not crafting enough. And so I realized that these videos help me to get in front of my table and play. And there's something special about getting to share it with you as well. So it means so much to me when you come to join me, whether you're watching live or on the replay, because it's just like an extra community to make my heart happy. So thank you so much. My name is Genevieve Coe. I am an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in Markham, Ontario, Canada. I've been a demonstrator for over 17 years and I love it. I love it because it gives me permission, it gives me time, it gives me friendships, all around this fun, sort of creative, beautiful projects, all those things. So thanks for letting me share with you. Thank you for your support of my small business, especially those of you who take the time to connect with me, come out to my events, shop with me. It just means so much. I think during this time when it's easy for people to be isolated or, for big, huge, I don't know, businesses with lots of marketing dollars to get out there. Just know that I'm here because I love doing what I do. And if you know me, you know that huge marketing things or huge technology things are not my jam. Not because I don't want to do more, but literally because I would rather spend the time that I could be figuring it all out on the computer. I would rather just spend time talking with people in person. So, and connecting and listening to stories and sharing stories. And so thanks for being here. Speaking of getting together, this last week on Saturday evening, I had my Team Stick Stampers over for a summer barbecue. And so that made my heart happy. Do I have any pictures? I don't know whether I have. Let me see. I'm sure I have some pictures here. And I don't know what to say except that I wish everyone could be there, but some of the Team Stick Stampers live far away, so I kind of streamed some parts of it onto Facebook at the same time. But the ones that were able to come, we shoebox swapped. We looked at like new fun. Oh, here's a picture of us. New fun products because we're in like a pre-order period for the new catalog. We ate hamburgers. I probably ate too much dessert, and we just laughed, we talked, we connected. And so there you go. That's just one example of how I choose to use my time. Let me see whether I have a picture of our happy gang here, just so you can see who was able to come over. And it's really important to me for us to connect. So there we are. There's our silly picture. And we stamped, we chatted. It was great. So if you've ever considered, our starter kit, I'd suggest that what are you waiting for? Now is the perfect time. We've got a brand new catalog coming out in September, but when you're a demonstrator, join my team. You'll get to order from it first. In fact, you can fill your starter kit with things from that not yet released catalog. Holiday is my favorite time. And there are yeah, the cost to join is so simple. There's actually no cost. Your cost is in what you receive. So you pay only $135, and if you live in Ontario, there's no tax, no shipping. I mean, there's no shipping for anyone in Canada, but some provinces charge tax. But Ontario does not charge tax. No shipping cost. You pay $135 flat. The amount of product you get is $165 in value of product. And so if that's not enough for you, you also get access to be first to get new product. You get complimentary catalogs. You get exclusive events. You get an exclusive website. You get to be part of my Team Stick Stampers and enjoy all the perks there, like our creative challenges, our exclusive Facebook group, our socials, our team get-togethers, our swapping. So it's really more than just the product, the community. And then, of course, if you want to have a little side hustle and earn a little extra something to help pay for your hobby or to help pay for the cost of some of our groceries going up in price, then definitely talk to me. I can help answer your questions. And I would love to have you join me. So speaking of joining, let me see whether I can show my table a little bit here. Okay, so speaking of things that are coming and why you might want to join, there's some brand new product coming. Here's a card that I made using some brand new product. We've got some glimmer paper. It's a new stamp set. This one is in French, but look at this ribbon with the silver edged on it. And it's like shiny, misty moonlight. Oh my gosh, so beautiful. There's a little envelope. And then this one, do you remember when everyone went crazy gaga over the Northern Lights? Because we were finally able to see them in Southern Ontario here. We drove out into the dark and so look at this paper that is kind of speaks to that. Look at the colors. Hello, Secret Sea. And so I quickly whipped up a card using that new stamp set and paper. So you can't find that on the online store yet. That is exclusive for demonstrators to access during our pre-order. It's coming in the mini catalog. So speaking of the mini catalog, let me know if you would like me to send you a catalog. All my club members get access, get a catalog sent to them for free. Or if you've shopped with me in the past 6 months, I can send you a catalog as well. Or if you don't have your own Stampin' Up! Demonstrator and you'd like to please connect with me, I would love to be your Stampin' Up! Demonstrator. I'd love to serve you with my happy crafting and customer service and connect with you. So go ahead and let me know in the comments if you'd like one of our new mini catalogs that's coming out in September. I can certainly send you one. So speaking of club members, you may be wondering, who are Genevieve's club members? So my club members, so I've got my Team Stick Stampers. Those are girls who have purchased the starter kit and are also demonstrators. And you can join. You don't have to do what I do. You can join for the discount and the savings, or you can join to earn a little extra something, or you can join because you want the socialization and the community. All of those are super valid reasons to join. So that's that. But if you want to know more about my club, you don't have to be a demonstrator, be part of my club. My club members are those who are Paper Pumpkin subscribers with me. So Paper Pumpkin is our paper crafting subscription box. And so all you have to do to subscribe is just go to the online store, stampinup.ca. And every month, once you subscribe, every month you have access to a happy box that will be mailed to you that shows how to create a particular project. It includes the ink, it includes the stamp. So it's a great value. Just, I think I'm sharing my screen. If you go to stampinup.ca, go to Paper Pumpkin subscription, you can visit to find out more about our monthly crafting box. It's a monthly crafting subscription kit. You just pick a plan of which subscription you want. I recommend the pay as you go. So there's auto shipping, so you never miss a month, but you can prepay for 3, 6, or 12 months. Okay, so you pick your plan. Make sure at the top left corner you choose me as your demonstrator, because you won't be a club member with me if you don't, when you subscribe to your Paper Pumpkin, if you don't choose me as your demonstrator. Okay, so Paper Pumpkin subscribers are my club members, as well as those who choose to get the happy surprise box. Let me see whether I have an example here of my surprise box. Let me see whether I can grab one. There should be one around here. Hang on, let me see. Okay. I know I have others somewhere, but anyway, here's an example of what's in my surprise box. So usually it's some embellishments. This one has some ribbon. Every month it's something different. Look at this gorgeous ribbon. It's like shiny and shiny gems. Some little treat bags, designer series paper. Okay, so every month, that's why it's called the surprise box, because every month it is something different. And it's like Paper Pumpkin, because you subscribe and then, you're automatically on the subscription list. And the difference is that Paper Pumpkin, there's instructions and it's a specific project. My surprise box, it's not meant to create any particular project. It's meant to just give you a sampling of consumables and fun things so that you can play. Now, so those are the two ways to become part of my club. And you may be wondering, okay, well, what's the club benefit? The club benefit is that every month we hop on Zoom for a craft and chat. So again, it's around community. We work on our Paper Pumpkin boxes, or if you're a surprise package subscriber, you may grab your stash and kind of create and talk and chat and connect. So that is one thing that you receive as a club member. The second thing you receive is a video tutorial. Each month there's a different technique tutorial. And the idea is that, number one, you'll learn something new. Number two, it encourages you to grab your stash and start crafting to create the project of the month. So let me show you. I don't even think my club girls have seen it this month, what it's going to be, but that's okay. I'll show you because there we go. So our technique video this month is going to make this cute card, and it's got a little belly band, but the magic is inside. Look what happens when you open it up. Boom, a little shopping bag that you could put a little gift card into. So if you want to learn how to make this, become one of my club members, either as a Paper Pumpkin subscriber or as a surprise package subscriber. You'll get that video tutorial. But also as a special this month, if you place a minimum $60 order with me this month online on my online store, then you also will get the video tutorial. Okay, so that's my gift to you to thank you. And I just thought I'm excited to share that because it's such a cute project. And so all these things are helping me with my crafting crisis, where I have stuff and I'm not using it. And so just knowing that every month I create something a little extra special for my club girls keeps me going. And also these Tuesday videos where I get to stamp for you and hopefully inspire you, keep me excited as well. So don't forget to reach out to me if you want one of our new mini catalogs coming out in September. I can't show you the inside yet, but as I said, it's a great time to sign up as a demonstrator so you can get first dibs on everything. Okay, what else did I do this weekend to help me with my crafting crisis? Because I've been being on vacation for 2 weeks, I didn't craft, and then busy at work, I haven't been crafting. So this weekend, I took an afternoon, I kind of went into the evening, and I worked on my virtual album retreat. So the virtual album retreat, you can find it on the online store here. Let me share my screen. Album retreat is something you can purchase, and I would love if you choose me as your demonstrator. And just go to, I think you can go to What's New, and right here, virtual album retreat. Okay, and what it is exactly what it sounds like. It's a virtual retreat, and it says it takes about 3 days, and everything is recorded. You get access to YouTube videos or a Facebook group, and everything is recorded. Okay, and you will create 24 scrapbook pages. Okay, so there is no cost to enter the retreat. Your entry is just purchasing the month by month album retreat. So you can just purchase the book, purchase the album retreat right here, and look at all the pages you will complete. First, this is what you get in your box. Okay, look at all the pages you will complete. And so myself personally, I am not going to do it. I'm not going to put months on it because I don't want to be tied down to the months. I am going to use the pages for whatever other pictures I have. But not only will you get these pages done, you are going to learn a ton of techniques. So now that I've done it, so I did the first day on the weekend, and let me show you what I completed. And I did it after the fact. Like, I think it went live like July 16th or whatever, but I was on vacation or I couldn't do it then. So I just started working on it this weekend. It really helped my crafting crisis. I was so happy. And it was like, I mean, you may think the cost of $340 is a lot of money, but if you think about taking a course at a local community college or anything like that, it would cost more than that. But I feel like that's what it is. It's literally a course where you are going to learn things hands-on. So look at some of the things I learned here. I mean, you're going to learn techniques around sponging and blending. You're going to learn about color theory and using space on your pages. You're going to learn how to create like pockets and tags. And look at how even like there's a page protector on how to cut your page protectors in the right spot to create those pockets. Okay, look at these cool designs, how to do them. Okay, so it's basically, I want you to think of it like taking a course. Like, it's so amazing. And there's interactive pieces on your page. So when I scrapbook, I've scrapbooked for a very long time. My pages are often very simple, but these are a little bit of a work of art. Okay. And so it was really refreshing for me. We learned some patchwork techniques, really refreshed. So I just have to drop my pictures in now, which will be another project. But we created pockets. All of these will have little pockets, little flip flaps so you can put more pictures on the page, how to have those flip flaps extend beyond the page protector, how to line up your stamps. Look at all the stamping that's on here. So anyway, what a weekend. You know, my team stick gathering, then the virtual album retreat. So I've done the first day. I've got 2 more days to go. And now that I've done the first day, I completely understand the price point because I learned so much and it was so satisfying. So that's just a little bit about me because I always share a bit about me. Okay, so why don't we do some crafting? The card I'm going to show you will be one of the cards in an upcoming class. I'm hoping to do a class on the Perfectly Pairs bundle. And so If you don't yet have this bundle, you can purchase it and you'll be all set for the class. The class is actually one of my add-on classes for my retreat in a box. So I don't know whether I've put it on my registration link, but if it should be by the time, yeah. Anyway, otherwise just message me. But I'm excited to play with this set, so I thought I would show you what we're going to create. We're going to do a little bit of watercoloring with it, but I've got lots of events coming up. Go ahead and click my Linktree/Stampin' for Fun, which is on the screen here, or the link in the description to take you to my upcoming class schedule list that you can register for. If you live locally, September 6th is my new product kickoff, as well as September 9th is my lunch, laugh, and craft. So if you can drive anywhere to me in Markham, you are welcome to attend. Just register for that. When you purchase a scrapbooking workshop kit, you'll be invited to my September 22nd Life is Beautiful kit together. So if you're not ready maybe to do the whole virtual album retreat, or you want to try one of our kits, this is a great way to start scrapbooking if you've never tried it, or you need help getting your scrapbooking done. And then, do I have the retreat in a box on here? Yes, retreat in a box. Oh, and the Perfectly Pairs class. Okay, so we're going to make 5 different cards, and the cost is $40. Okay, and let me know if you want to add on the bundle. We can add it on as part of the class. Okay, so that's upcoming classes. Good, I told you that. Let's get crafting. Okay, let me maybe move this away. Whoops. Okay, I wanted to have the tabletop a little bigger. Hopefully that works for you. Let me know in the comments if you're joining live. I love to connect with you. What have you been up to this summer? And what do you think of my virtual album retreat? Are you proud of me? Because I'm very proud of me. I have to say that. Okay, let me turn off this light, just so that the shadow kind of goes away. I know it makes my face look kind of weird, but I want you guys to focus on the table. And let me show you some of the things included in this Perfectly Pairs suite. Because right now we've got a sale going on. I don't know if you know, but In Color things are on sale. And guess what? This beautiful designer series paper is on sale because it uses the Darling Duckling. So how you're going to find the sale things, maybe I should quickly do a screen share with that so that you know how to find these sale things. You're just going to make sure to go to specials and the In Color sale. Okay, and anything with a little pink banner that says sale is on sale. So the dots that are part of the Perfectly Pairs suite are actually on low inventory. They're on sale because it's got the Darling Duckling. So you're getting 15% off. Now, of course, if you're a demonstrator, you're getting an additional 20 to 25% off. So that's another reason there to join if you haven't already. But look. The Painterly Pairs paper. Normally it's $17. It's $14.45 right now. Okay, so we're going to use it today, but I just wanted to draw your attention to the sale so you don't miss out. And don't forget, when you, when you shop the sale or shop anything online, just use my online store. Make sure my name's in the top left-hand corner because I would love to be your demonstrator. But don't forget, when you order $60 or more, I'll also send you that video tutorial on that cute, how to do that cute pop-up shopping bag. Okay, so I would love to send that to you as a way of thanking you for your order. Okay, so let's get crafting. Look at this beautiful paper. And oh, surprise, surprise, not only does it have Darling Duckling, Secret C, my favorite In Color. Okay, so yeah, you can kind of see it a bit better here. Look at some of the designs on there. So that's why I'm in love with it. So I wanted to do a class. So you can go ahead and sign up for that. But let's get crafting. Speaking of Secret C, let's make our card base with Secret C. I'm going to grab some Secret C here. I love this color. I also love Cloud Cover. Okay, Cloud Cover and Secret C are both must-haves. Now is the month. If you have not purchased these In Colors, ink pad, stamp set, ink pad, cardstock, ribbon, refill, Now is the time. Now, don't forget with Cloud Cover, they weren't able to get the chemistry right for our full size ink pad. So with Cloud Cover, you'll have to get the re-inker and the little mini ink spots, okay? Uninked ink spots so that you can fill that. Okay, so here we go. We're going to cut this at 4¼ inches. And it's 11 inches. I'm going to score it at 5½ to create the card base. Okay, there we go. That's our card base. And then I have another layer, same size, 5½ inches by 4¼ inches. I am going to emboss it because I love adding a little bit of texture. I'm going to emboss it with the Forever Plaid 3D embossing folder. Okay, so this is a giant folder, which gives you lots of options if you're also using it on 3D home decor projects or anything like that. I'm going to stick that in there. Okay, and we're going to emboss it. Let me grab my machine. Okay, put our embossing folder on there. This machine is just like, it acts like a little sandwich press. And so it's just going to press so firmly as it goes through that it's going to create a dry embossed pattern on our cardstock. Okay. Okay, so see that? Bam. I just wanted to say bam because it just layers on top of our card like that. Magic. Okay, and then I'm going to take some of that Painterly Pears Designer Series paper. I'm going to adhere that on, so let's do that. And the cool thing with embossing is you can choose to use the embossed side or the debossed side. So you kind of get 2-in-1 option there. Okay, and then, whoa. Okay, no, maybe it's too much action. Okay, I'm going to go with the grid side over here. It's almost painful to cover this other side. Okay. Oh, poo-poo. The whole reason I did this layer, you might have been wondering why I did this layer instead of just embossing the top, is because I wanted to put the ribbon. So this also has a coordinating ribbon here. So I'm going to, so this is one of the cards in the class. So if you like the look of it, make sure to register for the class because we're going to make 5 cards. Okay. So put that. Oops, sorry, did I go off the camera? Let me get the ribbon on there. Go. There we go. Now we can stick this baby on. It's my way of secretly, because I always have a hard time wrapping ribbon all the way around a card. Like, you know, if I were to go underneath and go around, I always have trouble. So this is what I do. I put the layer, and then I'm just going to take a little piece, tie a little knot here. There we go. I can't believe the time, how time flies when I'm chatting and having fun here. Okay, so let's quickly finish this card up with our focal point. I'm going to show you a little bit of using water. This is our regular basic white. You could use our watercolor paper, but I wanted white. And I am going to stamp the outline of the pear. I think I'm going to use our Mossy Meadow and stamp the outline of the pear. I'll go a little bit down here. Yeah. And then, oh, this is not the stamp I want. I want the outline one. See how there's an outline and a filler? These are like our 2-step stamps here. I got to go faster. I I can't believe how fast time flies when I'm crafting. Okay, so we'll do that. Okay, so I'm just doing that with Mossy Meadow. And just to add a little bit of color contrast here, I'm going to grab our Old Olive. Hello, Old Olive. Okay, which is a slightly different green. And I'm going to fill in with the solid pear stamp. Okay, and it's like a miracle, right? How it gets darker on one side, lighter on the other side. Okay, and the stamp is designed that way. I mean, I think that's so cool. And for this one, I think what I'm going to do, am I going to fill it in? I don't know. Okay, I'll fill it in. I'll tell you why I was hesitating, but because I'm not sure if I want the stem green. Like, I feel like the stem should be a different color. But anyway, that's okay. It's all one stamp. And we're not done there. Speaking of water, I'm going to grab a paintbrush. So we used to sell little aqua painters like this, but I don't think we sell them anymore because I suppose people were just using just a little paintbrush you can get from the dollar store or whatever. I'm just going to add, but the great thing about this is it has a tube of water. But anyway, I'm just going to go in a circular motion. Do you see how it brightens it up and softens it up? Isn't that amazing? Okay, so let's finish that off. I'm just going to brighten and soften, circle, circle, brighten and soften. We still get this side that's darker, so the shading stays intact here. Okay. There. And I'll do the same here with the leaves. Okay. So we just get some natural shading from the stamp, and then it even blends it a little more with the water. Doesn't it look like that pear really comes to life? Okay. And then to add some interest, I'm grabbing our Misty Moonlight. Okay, I'm going to leave this open here. Well, actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to see whether I can push really hard and get some of the ink to transfer over to this side. See that? Sometimes you can kind of push really hard and get some of the ink to transfer over. Oh yeah, see, I got some here in this corner. Okay, so what I'm going to do, first I'm going to stamp some little splatters, which are in the stamp set. Okay, these little splatters. Okay, but I don't want the full strength Misty Moonlight. I want it to look really soft and subtle. So I'm stamping off, I don't know. Yeah, we could even do it 3 times. So repetition stamping. So this is the 3rd generation right here. Okay, stamp, stamp, off. Okay, so I'm just adding a few splatters around the pear, almost like it's, you know, fresh from the orchard. Fresh from the orchard. Okay, so we've got a few little splatters there, and then let's take our pen, our paintbrush, but I'm just getting rid of the extra green. I don't want the green now. Okay, I'm going to pick up some of that ink, and I want it really light. I'm just going to kind of almost create a shadow around the pear. Oh, I picked up some of the green. I don't like that. Okay, but it's okay because it's watercoloring, and loose is the name of the game. Loosey goosey. Okay, so we're just creating a little bit of a shadow around just to highlight that pear. Okay. So this is Misty Moonlight, but see how you can soften the color just by kind of drawing the ink from the spots or from the ink pad. Okay, I'm going again, circle so that the edges are soft, not card. And there we go. Okay. Can you see the difference that that makes? Like putting that kind of soft border around, and that's just using water. Okay. So you can have some go off a little bit more. Right. Anyway, we could play around with that forever. Okay, and then if you've got your heat tool next to me, which I do, you just do a quick dry. Okay, and then I will layer it onto some pecan pie. I may grab my pecan pie marker here and just add a little brush of pecan pie here. See, remember I told you I'd rather have the stem in pecan pie, so I'm just gonna add a little color there. Okay. Good. Okay, there we go. So let's, I don't know whether I dried it all there, but okay. There we go. And dimensionals. Where's my friend, the dimensionals? They're on this table because I just used them. It's like a mystery. Hello, dimensionals. Because if I call their name, they will show up. Okay, let's put a few dimensionals on the back. Keep it popped up. Okay. I don't want my ribbon to get underneath my little. Okay, but I already have a little bling bling with this shiny ribbon. But speaking of those dots that are now in low inventory, I'm going to add some of those with my take your pick tool because, and we'll just maybe there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera. Probably not. I'll hold it up, but there's actually, hello. Clearly I need new putty on my take your pick tool. But there's actually glitter embedded into these gems. Let me hold it up so that you can see. Can you see? I don't know. You can't see the glitter, but just trust me, there's glitter. Okay, so that is my project today. This is to tempt you to sign up for my Perfectly Paris class and to inspire you to shop the In Color sale while this designer series paper and the beautiful In Color cardstock is on sale. Thanks for joining me today. Have a great day. Here, let me see whether I can with this. Oh, see, I'm sitting in the dark, but that was to give you a better experience on the tabletop. But thank you for joining me. Have a great Tuesday and a great week ahead. Bye for now.